Hello and welcome back here to Consett Cricket Club at Blackfine, and it's Tynedale 152 for 3 at the moment, Rainford 56 and McCabe 27, and I think Rainford's just added one more to his total there. He's gone to 57 now. The score goes to 152 for 3 Tynedale, and we've just got a few overs left of the first innings of the match here, the Tynedale innings. But Amin's bowling now to McCabe, and he bowls full, and he just tucks this. There's a chance of a run out here, and Chapman's missed from 8 yards, and they're going to get 2, including an overthrow there. So there we go, another couple to the total. So that brings Rainford back onto strike, and the score, it's gone to 154 with that one. And Amin has the ball back now on a beautiful afternoon here up in County Durham. But here's Amin now, full again to Rainford, and Rainford tries to drive again, and he doesn't mistimes it, and the ball just trickles out onto the far side. No run though, and that's the end of the 42nd over. It's 154 for 3 Tynedale, of a maximum of 50 overs, and Rainford 57, McCabe 28. And the men out so far are Tom Cant, Sam Mannion and Jamie Crichton, and the wickets have gone to Hunter, who has 1, the captain of Consett, and Cameron Mansour, who has 2. So Rainford's made his second 50 of the season, and he's on his way to beating his highest score in the league already, 65. And we've got a change of bowling now from the right hand side as we look square on up on the balcony here. Thank you again to the nice people here at Consett Cricket Club who have let us use the balcony for the 4th season in a row now. We've been up on our little corner here, but we've got a change of bowling. We've got the captain Gary Hunter coming back with his right arm spinners, and we've got no slips now. We've got a backward point, a short fine leg, a deep backward square, a deep mid wicket, 2 in the straight deep, 1 in the square deep in front of us here, and 4 inside. And that one's gone very fine from McCabe round the corner there, the short fine leg. And I think there sounded as if there was some bat in that, but yes, we've got one more to the total, 155 for 3 now Tynedale, as Hunter's in again over the wicket now to Rainford, who hits high. 6 runs. Yes, umpire Aslam, 6 runs, high over mid-wicket on the far side there. And up until now, this last over and a quarter, these two, they haven't taken off, they haven't gone mad yet. McCabe, they've played sensibly indeed, and they'll be looking, we can perhaps agree now that they'll be looking to play this innings out for Tynedale and possibly get up towards a score of 200. But we're going to have a short break and play at the moment because the ball went scuttling over towards the rooftops on the far side there and down the bank, probably into some bramble bushes or something. But there's 1 or 2 spectators over there having a look for it as well. Sun's still out here at Blackfine. We've had our 9 wind turbines up on the hillside of Kilmpit Hill. We've had 8 of them turning this afternoon, but 2 of them have gone off now. The 3 to the right as we look up onto the top there, they have stopped altogether again. But 2 of them were going before, I can assure you. But here's Hunter again now, bowling to Rainford. Rainford's forward to a well-pitched ball and just turning it out to the far side, and he gets 1 run. And Raza fields it there. Hassan Raza, he's bowled this afternoon, hasn't had any success yet, but here's Hunter again now. McCabe high, he might just make it, does he? 6 runs. 6 runs over mid-wicket, just a little squarer than the shot Rainford hit a moment or 2 ago, but 6 more runs to Tynedale and 6 more to McCabe. He's now moved along to 29, Rainford's on 64, and the score now was 168 for 3 wickets. And the score, McCabe's score's just updated there. It's now, he's 35 not out, coming off his 71 not out last week. But here's Hunter again now, bowls McCabe goes forward and tries to drive, but Chapman doesn't take it cleanly. There wasn't a chance of a stump in there. McCabe's foot was well inside, because we're almost exactly in line with the crease here up on the balcony of the pavilion. But here's Hunter again now, bowls, drops this one short, and McCabe rocks back and turns it up to deep square leg, where Mansour picks up, Cameron Mansour, and throws in to Chapman, the wicketkeeper. And there's a single. And that's the end of the 43rd over. 169 for 3 now. McCabe gone to 36 with that shot. And Rainford there 64. So we've got 7 overs left now of this first innings. Maximum of 50 for the visitors, who lost the toss and were inserted to take first use of this straw-coloured pitch. But it hasn't played very quickly, but here's Amin to take up the attack now. Amin to McCabe, who whips it up towards the pavilion here. It's fielded now and thrown in to Amin over his head, but it's well backed up there. And that was Hunter who backed it up on the far side, and there's just 1 run there to McCabe. He goes to 37, the score goes to 170 for 3 Tynedale. Now here's Amin again. Rainford smacks one high over mid-wicket on the bounce to Stokoe down here at deep mid-wicket, and he quickly throws into Chapman, and Rainford goes through for a single. He goes to 65. The score goes to 171 for 3 in the 44th. And Rainford now equals his best score of the season. And there's McCabe, who drives Amin up to Mansour at long off, and they're just going to get a single. 172 now the score. McCabe's gone to 37. And it's Rainford on strike now. 38 McCabe's gone to. Rainford from Amin, and he hits it high. It's McCabe underneath it, and he's taken it. And Rainford is out. He's gone for his joint highest score of the season of 65. Unless there's any change in that one as he walks off. But it's Rainford out for 65, caught Aaron McCabe, bowled Amin in the 44th over. Tynedale 172 for 4. And just a quick chance now to tell you about the Royal Oak at Consett, who sponsor us here on the Cricket West Tyne programme on Spreaker Internet Radio. Never feel hungry again if you are travelling in County Durham this summer, because you can get your Super Sunday dinners or scrumptious starters and punchy puddings, and they can all be found at the Royal Oak Country Pub at Consett, County Durham. Wash it all down with a variety of beers, wines and spirits, and as many soft drinks as you can carry glasses for. It's the perfect summer at this sporting pub, supporting cricket, golf, darts and more. It's at the bottom of the hill in Consett, and you can find them at postcode DH7 9BN. So, the new batsman has gone out there for Tynedale. It's Ollie Fletcher, but it's McCabe who takes strike, who plays back out to extra cover there. Hunter, no run though. It's still 172 for 4. Amin now over the wicket this time. Drives again, does McCabe, out up to Mansour at wide long off there, over by the trees in front of the shaded area of the ground, and that's the end of the over. McCabe finishes it with a single. He goes to 39 at the end of the over, and the score goes to 173 for 4 after 44 overs here at Blackfine. And talk of rabbits earlier in the innings has brought us, as I've been reminded of one method of getting rid of rabbits if you've got them in your garden or on your turf, because we were talking about them. We never seem to see them at cricket grounds, but here's Hunter to continue the attack anyway. Bowling to McCabe, who hits it high up over mid-wicket, and one bounce for 4, I think that'll be. Umpire Aslam, yes, he signals 4. So 4 more to McCabe. The score goes to 177 for 4 Tynedale, and McCabe's gone to 43. And this one's called this way of getting rid of rabbits from your garden. We've got the frozen pea method, and I've just read through it there, and it's going to be Hunter again. The ball's back in play now, so here's Hunter again. He's pushed his field back. We've got 3 deep, 4 deep on the leg side, and 1 deep at long off on this near offside. McCabe turns it round. He's going to get 4 more. 4 up to fine leg. He's playing with Hunter here. Hits him once over mid wicket, and now he pushed the man back there to cover that one, and he's hit it round the corner for 4 at fine leg. So he's gone to 47. He's looking for his second 50 in as many weeks here. He's 47 not out now, McCabe. And here's Hunter again. Over the wicket now, from right to left as we watch here. Bowls full, and McCabe drives for 1 up to a long off. And it's thrown in now, and there's a single. So McCabe goes to 48. The score goes to 182. Fletcher comes on the strike now for his first ball. And yes, it started because we never seem to see a rabbit. But here's Hunter now, continues the over. Bowls, and there's Fletcher who just defends into the offside, and there's no run. The first tip is to find the burrow of the rabbit. Here's Hunter again now, and he comes to Fletcher, who plays for 1 up to long on. And if there's a slight rise behind the burrow, scatter some frozen peas in front of the actual entrance to the rabbit's burrow. But here's Hunter again about to bowl. He's got 3 deep again. It's McCabe on strike. Bowls. That's turned for 1 up to deep backward square, and Mansour will field there. So it's the end of the over. 184 for Tynedale. McCabe goes to 49. Fletcher on 1. And we've got 5 overs to go now in this first innings. Make sure you place yourself at the top of the burrow on the ridge and have a big stick with you. Scatter the frozen peas in front of the actual entrance to the burrow, standing clear so you're obscured from the rabbit's view by the ridge. When the rabbit eventually appears, they're known to like frozen peas, which is a little known fact. I'm in to start the new over now. He's in to McCabe, who drives for 1 straight back down the pitch, and he goes to 50 with that shot. So McCabe has made 50, his second 50 in as many weeks. He's 50 not out now, and it's 185 for Tynedale. So here's him in, bowling to Fletcher this time, who turns for 1 up to mid wicket here. Are they going for 2? No, they're not going to. 186 for 4. And eventually, because rabbits, it's not a very well-known fact that rabbits do like crunchy frozen peas, but when the rabbit should bite on one of these, it'll hurt his tooth that much. A minute into McCabe, who cuts it away up towards the 3rd man boundary now, and he's not going to get 4, but he'll get 2. He runs up now, and there he gets back in there. 187 for 4, Tynedale. That the rabbit will crunch down on it and it'll hurt his tooth that much that it'll give you a chance to whack it over the head with a stick. So a min's in again, and McCabe flicks this one over towards mid-wicket here in front of us, and it's thrown in now, and he gets another 1. He goes to 53 with that shot. 188 now for Tynedale. There is one caveat though, as Amin comes in again and bowls to Fletcher this time, and he plays it back down the ground, and it's McCabe who picks up and throws in. So 1 to Fletcher, he goes to 2, 189 for 4 now, Tynedale. If it's a hot day, you can't leave the peas out too long because the rabbits won't eat soft peas and they'll melt. But here's McCabe faces another one, and he turns this one up to backward square leg, and it's thrown in now, and he gets 1, and that's the end of Amin's over. The end of the 46th, the 194 191 for 4. Fletcher is on 3, and McCabe is on 54, unless we have any change in the scoreboard in the next 2 or 3 seconds. But no, it's back up there. So James Rainford, he's second 50 of the season, and that's pushed his overall total up to his overall total of runs up, because he had 134 before the start of play from 6 innings, so in the league 134. So we've got a change of bowling now at the right hand side. It's going to be Aaron McCabe again, with his shirt out now, shirt sleeves on, and his short dark hair, and he's going to be bowling once again to his brother Callan over here. So Stacey Lavery quickly picks up the camera there. She's going to try and get a photo of this. I don't know how close she'll be able to get, as it's going to be McCabe. So we've got no slips, we've got a short third man and a backward point, a deep cover, an extra cover, a long off, a long on, a deep mid wicket, deep backward square, and a mid wicket. As McCabe's in now to McCabe, and this one's throttled up towards mid wicket. They're coming back for 2. Fletcher's going to have to be quick there, and there's a shout. Is that no? A little throw under the stumps there from McCabe, and Fletcher had to get a sprint on there to get back for those runs. So 193 for 4 now, Tynedale in the 47th. The 47th of a maximum of 50. But here's McCabe again now, over the wicket, bowling to his brother Callan. He hits again up towards that deep mid-wicket area, straight deep mid-wicket, but it's intercepted on the edge of the circle this time. He only gets 1. And he goes now to 57, and the score goes to 194. And the field doesn't change, as we lose the sun just a little bit here at Blackfine. And here we go. We've brought in for Fletcher, the batsman. Long off and long on have come inside the circle now, attempting him to have a go over the top here. As in comes McCabe, full, and it's chipped into the air past Hunter there at close mid-wicket, and it runs up to the boundary, just in front of the boundary where it's fielded and thrown in, and Fletcher gets himself a single. And that takes the score to 195. Fletcher's gone to 4 with that one. Here's Aaron McCabe now again. Bowls to McCabe, and he's swatted that one for 4 runs, 6 runs. Umpire Aslam signals 6 over mid-wicket, and he didn't half get hold of that one. And the pity is for Aaron McCabe that he dropped his brother Callan earlier in the innings. A dive and catch, a hardish chance, but it went down. And now he's in discussion with one of his teammates there. What's he going to do? There'll be 3 overs left after this one, the 48th, the 49th and the 50th. But there's nobody close in. We've got 2 deep now, square of the wicket on the far side, the leg side. We've got long off and long on in place. We've got a deep cover in front of the pavilion here, but here's McCabe, faces up and hits it for 1. Are they coming back for 2? No, they're not. They've stopped, and that was a good throw. Took the bails off at the wicket-keeper's end, but Fletcher was well into his ground there. So that's the 200 up for Tynedale, 201. And it's McCabe 63 not out. Fletcher has 4. And we're just heading up towards the tea break here, and we've lost the sun altogether now. And we have 2 more of our wind turbines, so we've got 8 altogether. Spinning round now as McCabe's in to Fletcher, who drives, and that was hit very hard, and Aaron McCabe managed to get a hand on that. It was very well fielded indeed, and that's the end of the over. Aslam, the umpire, gives his hat back to McCabe there, and somebody signalling 10.
Can you count?
Oh, that's it, 9. Have we got all 9 going now, have we? Oh no, there's still just 8 wind turbines going. Don't confuse me, please, Stacey. Right, there we go, 202 for 2, Tynedale, with 3 overs remaining in the first innings here. Umpire Tiger Halliday's just adjusting his sunglasses down there. He's in place now, and it's going to be Armin to bowl over the wicket to McCabe, Callan McCabe, 64 not out. Drives hard and high, but it's going to be Aaron McCabe who fields on the double bounce and throws it into the bowler's end, the nearest end to him from our left. So one more to the total, 203 for 4 now, Tynedale. I'm in, bowling to Fletcher. Fletcher pulls it round the corner, a short arm pull, and it's running away from Stokoe, is it? And he's got 4 runs. Tremendous effort there from Stokoe, really, to dive to his left to get that one, but it was in vain as the ball just creeps up the little grass bank down to our left for 4. And the score goes to 207, Tynedale. And Fletcher's gone 2-8 with that shot. So here's Fletcher facing up again. 2 arm in. Slow bowler, off about 6 paces. Over he goes, and he's hit it high, but he's going to drop it short, and that's nicely timed. It's running away for 4, is it? Yes, a nicely timed shot. And placement there from Fletcher. Drive, lofted drive over the mid-off position, and it split the fielders there at long off and long on. Mansour was one of them, so 4 more to the total, 211 for 4 now, Tynedale. Fletcher's gone to 12. I'm in again now to Fletcher. Fletcher, he's going to be out this time, as he knows. It's over Rosa's head, into Stokoe's hands on a couple of bounces, down here at deep mid-wicket, and he gets 1. He judged that one nicely as well, Hassan Rosa. Not the tallest of fielders, but 1 more to the total. There's a pull, and it may be out, is it? No, it's bounced, and he's got 4. Another tremendous effort there to stop the ball down at deep square leg, down to our right-hand side. But it dived, and always a dangerous one, that, because the ball bounced in front of him. He could have taken it in the face there, the fieldsman, but it went for 4. So 216 now for 4, Tynedale. McCabe 69 not out. Cracks one out again to the offside, and it's Hunter. He played back there for 1 to Hunter at extra cover, and that's the end of the over. So he's at 70 now, McCabe. Fletcher 13, the score 217 for 4, with a couple of overs to go here for Tynedale in the first innings. And McCabe again showing really how good a signing he was for Tynedale, as he hasn't had a bad run of scores so far. He's over 200 runs now, 207 runs for him in his 4 innings with 250s, and 71 not out last week, being his highest score for Callum McCabe. So unless his brother here, Aaron, gets him out, who's about to take up the attack again, he may just pass that in this match here at Blackfine. But here we go. Here's McCabe to McCabe. McCabe hits him high. He's going to be out. Is he? He's got him. Yes. Is he? Yes, he's out. Caught low down. A great catch. And it's McCabe bowled, caught on the boundary, bowled McCabe. So it was his brother who takes his wicket at the end of that, after dropping him earlier in the innings. And it's McCabe who's out for 70, and the score now 217 for 4. And we're back in play now, and the new batsman who's just gone out for Tynedale. And the new batsman out there is Will Dagg, the left-hander, but the batsman crossed there, so it's going to be Ollie Fletcher who faces up to McCabe this time. Oh, there's a nice shot, a little scoop shot round the corner up to final egg for 4 runs, and excellent execution there from young Ollie Fletcher. So he's gone to 17 with that shot, and the score must have moved up there, 2-1 for 5 now, Tynedale. With in the 49th, the penultimate over here. And McCabe was the last man out there for 70, caught out to his brother Aaron. And here's Fletcher again driving, and McCabe picks it up on the bounce there, the bowler, and that was no run there to Tynedale, so it's still 2-1 for 5. Fletcher, the right-hander, settles himself again. The field fairly scattered for Consett, out around from long off right round to deep backward square leg on the far side. McCabe now to Fletcher. Fletcher drives hard, and that may go for fours. There's a man down there, can just spy him through the railings to me right there, and Fletcher gets a single. It's thrown in now. I thought that was a little bit straighter, that man down at long off for Consett, but he's moved out just a bit. So the left-hander Dag is coming on for his into strike for his first ball of the afternoon. In the 49th over, 2 for 5 now, Tynedale. In case you've just joined us, McCabe was the last. Callan McCabe out for 70, and another excellent innings. James Rainford, a brilliant innings for him, 65. As McCabe's into Dag now, and he comes forward, and Chapman can't take it cleanly behind the stumps. Playing a miss there from Dag, trying to play a way out towards extra cover. But Dag batting well in his crease here. Chapman close up behind the stumps. McCabe comes into bowl from right to left as we watch. Pulls, and it's round through to deep mid wicket. 1 run to Tynedale and 1 run to Dag. Fielded now, and in it goes. And that's the end of the 49th over. Tynedale 3 for 5. With 1 over to go here. Fletcher 18, and Dag will have a single to his name after that run there.
This is now putting Tiger Halliday in the path of Will Dag. So let's hope there's no more incidents.
So we've got the last over here is about to be bowled by Cameron Mansour, and he'll be bowling to Will Dag. And as you heard, Stacey may have heard Stacey say there the last time, Tiger Halliday, the umpire, was at the bowler's end when Will Dag was batting. It was a clasping blow, a hard straight hit, and fortunately he saw it at the last minute down at Chotley Bridge, but any closer. But anyway, here we go. 2-2-3 with 1 over to go. 6 balls here to go. Cameron Mansour over the wicket to the left-handed Dag. No slips in place. Slow and short, and he's cut it straight to I'm in there at point. And he takes a nice catch, does I'm in there. So Dag goes. He goes for 1. First ball of the over. And that's 3 wickets now for Mansour this afternoon. And it's 2-2-3 for 6 now, Tynedale. And the next batsman going in for Tynedale is Sam Peter. He's just making his way out there now. He had a good innings for the under-18s midweek when they won against Burnopfield in the Cup in the 15-over Durham Cup competition. But he's on his way out there now to join Ollie Fletcher, who's 18 not out. So we've got 4 balls to go here of this Tynedale first innings. And it's going to be Sam Peter to take guard from umpire Halliday. And there we go. We've got all 9 of the wind turbines up on Kilnpit Hill now, twirling round. Not very fast, mind you. They're still going at just a stately pace. But let's see how 4 balls for Peter to get some runs. Can he push Tynedale up towards 240 or something like that? They have a hard task because Cameron Mansour, a few wickets behind him now with his orange or pink heels kicking up, he bowls. And that was a slower one and it dug in, but nicely played round the corner there from Peter for a single. It's fielded now and thrown into Chapman. And we seem to have a honeybee for company here. And it's the tissues, where the orange packet of tissues next to me here seem to be the attraction, but it's gone. But Mansour's in now, bowling to Fletcher, who has short arm pull up towards McCabe at long on. They've run 1. So 1 more to the total. Fletcher goes to 19. The score goes to 2-2-5. And 2 balls left now. in this first innings. Manzur in to Peter, who hits out hard, but he's not going to get it. Yes, they're going to go for a run there to Hunter at extra cover. So 1 ball left now, so it goes to 2-2-6 for 6. And this brings Fletcher on to strike, 18 not out. Yes, Manzur again now, over the wicket he goes and bowls, and he's flicked this one through the straight mid-wicket area. McCabe picks up, they're running, they'll get 2, and no they won't, they'll just get 1 with the last. Is there 1 more to go? Peter's run out, so Peter's gone, run out for the second, on the second last ball there, and Josh Renton's coming in now. So Fletcher adds 1 to his total. He's gone to 19 and the score's gone to 2-2-7. And Renton now, with his bright orange straps on his pads and his shirt sleeves, just makes his way out. So 1 ball to go here. Here's Fletcher. Pulls round the corner, he keeps it down. He's going to get 1 to deep square in front of the pavilion here. And that's where it finishes. So 2-2-8, the Tynedale finish on after their 50 overs. 2-2-8 for 6 after 7 after 50 overs, because Peter was run out there on the second last ball and the wickets hadn't changed. So 2-2-8 for 6. If there's any change to that, I'll stand corrected and I'll bring you the latest scores. So what's the time now? Half past 4. We'll be back with an update at 5 o'clock, and to bring you an update when Consett take up the chase. And at the moment, I think they'll need 229 to win. But now here are the Consett fielders. The 2 batsmen have just left there. The 2 not-out batsmen. Fletcher with a nice not-out 20 and 21. At the end there, and Renton with 2. But here are the Consett fielders on the way off. And the 2 umpires to follow them. So we'll see what happens. We'll be back at 5 o'clock with an update anyway. The players are off for a cup of tea. That's where we'll go as well. But for now, until 5 o'clock, Tynedale 2-2-8 for 7 from their 50 overs. Speak to you again in about half an hour's time.